Welcome back to Journal with Jenny. This is week 2, and thank you for all your responses about last week's episode. Meant so much. I am ready here to set the tone and really let myself enjoy this. You ready? I'm going to light a candle, and then I'm going to tell you about my supplies. Here it is. I actually have 3 because I like to light one to the process that's about to unfold. 2 little tea lights here. One for my little girl to welcome her, and one for the universe, source, creator, see, God, whatever you want to say, to welcome that energy in. And I'm going to set this right in front of me. And I'm also going to do a little smudge. I have this beautiful one that was made for me, and it's really crackly, and I love that. I was taught by someone in a healing circle to smudge my supplies before I use them. So that's what I'm going to do. Look at that. And it's clearing out the space and setting some intentions for this practice. Beautiful. I gotta smudge the camera. Okay. I like just letting it continue to smoke while I'm going here. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm using today. It's going to be another real simple process that I do quite often. And I do it when I'm kind of frazzled and overwhelmed. So that's the theme for today. I have markers. You can use markers or coloring pencils or anything you want. And I've got crayons, old school markers, crayons. I've got some pens here. I have a book that I'm going to read a little opening reading from. I have 1 sheet of stickers. They say different things on them. I think I got them from Temu. I can't help it. I have to. The art supplies that are available. Oh my God. Anyway. And I have my coffee. Hope you have something that you like. Let's start with a reading, shall we? I had one picked out. Be nice if I had this ready, wouldn't it? But it's not real time. I think. Okay. I got this book at a thrift store, maybe, or someone gave it to me. Oh, someone gave it to me because her daughter has made this beautiful bookmark that's still in it. I'm going to lay that out and give it to her. I have my women's group tonight. She will be here. It's called What Will You Do? And this is a quote from Virginia Bean Rudder. Whatever the timing or the place, then and there she is able to drift into her own being. Listen and hear her own voice. Whether it speaks in whispers of love, in screams of pain or anger, in shouts of joy, or in silent thanksgiving, that voice is hers alone. She finds the depths and limits of her own emotions the clarity of her thoughts. She finds courage in her strength and ebullience and resolution to inner turmoil. I don't know what that word means. I don't even know how to say it. Ebullience. Ebullience? Put it in the comment if you know what that means. Sounds nice. Okay. Let's switch to the overhead view, and I'm going to show you what we're doing today. My little, I call it the bubble exercise. So the first thing I do, I'm using my page the other way this time. I mean, I almost always do it this way, but for something different, let's do it this way. And I like the way that looks in my book when I'm flipping through and it goes different directions. Start by putting some circles. Nothing makes me more happy than when I make a circle that looks that good right out of the gates. They won't all. Fill the page with some circles that have enough room to put a few words in there. However many you want. There's no rules. And each of these bubbles is going to represent a part of my life that's going on right now that's overwhelming me. Taken all together, it overwhelms me, but I'm going to do this to break it down. So I'm just going to label mine, and you can label yours. I'll give you an idea. Work, husband. I'm going to give each of my kids their own bubble. Kate, Jack, other family members, play, my body, oh God, the dreaded topic when you're menopausal, or any other time if you're a woman. I don't know any woman that escapes obsession about how her body is. I have an upcoming trip. I'm going to put my garden because it's on my mind. Chores, garden, chores. Whew, okay. You got yours? The next thing I do is I go through each of these and I give it a mark out of 10 of how satisfied I am. Satisfied's such a low bar. Let's do how joyful this is for me in my life right now. Take a minute to go through and just mark it out of 10. Of course, 10 out of 10 is it's full-on joy. That seems a little, hard to achieve most of the time. So, take a minute to do that. And do it for just this particular moment. Don't go global. Go real specific. Right in this moment, how are you feeling? Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take a pen or anything you want to write with, and of course have my pen snobbery going on. Today I'm going to work with a Sharpie gel pen. Love these. They have great flow. And I'm just going to write a few words in each circle of what's coming up for me right now today with this particular area of my life. Could be feelings, could be thoughts, could be perseverations. Okay. Now, the next part is go through with what you wrote, maybe with a different color marker. I'm going to use a pink. Go through what you wrote and circle a word in each bubble that stands out the most to you. If you have to do a couple words, that's okay. Try to narrow it down though. And you don't have to worry about why you're circling it. Just a word will pop out to you. Let it self-select and go with that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the words and I'm just going to write them across the top of this page in a row. Maybe with commas. We'll see. Sometimes it comes out and it makes something by using punctuation in a different way. Like I already know I don't want that comma there. Okay. This is what came out. Love, afraid, showing up, love, love, feel, slow, excited, yay, ready, ugh. And what stands out to me most, this, I'm just going to do my own process out loud, is the first two words, love afraid. Meaning, what that means to me in this moment is love even when I'm afraid. Love through the afraid. Love because I'm afraid. Love and be afraid. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to call the whole thing that. Love afraid. Okay. I'm also struck by the ones, I like to pay attention to the ones I gave the highest marks to and the ones I gave the lowest marks to, and my body and the chores and the garden I gave low marks to. But what I circled in the body, I wrote, I'm too this, I'm too that, meaning I'm too fat, I'm too unfit, I'm not enough muscle, I'm too much flab, my arms are starting to do that thing that middle age does to your arms, all of that. But I also wrote, yay, lipstick. My daughter got a new lipstick and I tried it on right before this video. This is so much darker than I would ever wear. But it made me feel good. So I wrote the yay part and I want to zero in on that a little more. What can I bring to my body, that gives me a bit of a lift? And the other low score was gardening and chores. And right away, I want to change the name of chores. I'm going to change it to ritual. Rituals of home. Even renaming that makes me feel better. Because rituals of home brings up that ancient archetypal feminine principle that I can really get behind. When I hear the word chores and what I need to do and the garden's not ready and you didn't do enough yesterday and it goes down that road, when I say I have rituals of home to do, I feel instantly more nurturing, more behind it, more into it. I want my bedroom to look nice when the laundry's put away that's been there for over 2 weeks. I want to see the beds fully weeded and I can't wait to see what it looks like, and I love being outside and I love hearing the birds singing. That's what happens when I change that word. That's what just happened. Okay. This is what I'm going to do now. I want you to close your eyes with me. I'm going to close mine and I'm going to bring up, and I want you to bring up a really, really joyful feeling. Let a time come to mind that you had where you felt on top of the world. I want you to feel it in your body. For me, it's very tingly in my chest and it goes down my arms. And I feel this lift from the inside, like elation. Let yourself get into the memory of what is coming up that created that feeling and really, really embody it right now, right here and now. That I can't believe my life is this good feeling. Okay. In your mind, pick a color. I'm going to pick a color for that feeling. And I'm going to get a crayon. Ooh, I opened my eyes and there it was. This is the color for me. Okay, ready? I am going to use this color and put it all around. This is really hard to see. Let's see here. I'm going to get a different color so you can actually see what it looks like. You know when you have to peel the paper off crayons and it just feels so hard? I want a darker color. I love the color turquoise. You know, these crayons, here's a little hate that I have right now. When a crayon looks like it's going to be a really good bright color and it's not, that really drives me crazy. And it comes out really light. That means the crayon was cheap, which doesn't surprise me. Here's a better one. No, it's the same. I need something dark. Let's go with purple. Yeah, it's blue, but it looks nice. Okay, do you see this? color, I want you to lay that feeling on the page. Encircle every bubble of your life with this feeling. I can feel it right now in my body. You know what they say about manifesting? Like creating? It's just another word for creating, which we all are creators. Feeling always, emotion always precedes manifestation. So in other words, get in the feeling that you want and then go on with your day. You don't have to get the thing right to get the feeling. You bring up the feeling from your life that you've already felt, and you just let yourself feel it again. And then imagine feeling it off and on all day. Okay. This light isn't too great, but here's what it looks like. I'm actually gonna move this light. I think it's a bit... Oh, okay, well that crashed. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now let's do it again. I'm making this up as I go now. I want to lay a color on here inside the bubbles of love and compassion and understanding and grace. I want to lay that inside my bubbles, and it's this pink color for me. Except that's not pink enough. I want some. You know what? I'm doing marker. Marker. I really want to see it. Oh yeah. This is grace. This is patience. This is compassion. This is honor. Feeling proud. Allowing joy. That's nice. Okay. And across my sentence here, across the top, I'm going to put another color of just, I'm not doing anything matchy-matchy with these colors, as you can tell. I just am going with colors that feel a certain feeling for me. There. Okay. This is my journal for today. I'm going to write an affirmation on here. I like this beginning affirmation. I am a woman. In fact, I'm going to start it from the beginning. From now on today, I am a woman who, fill in the blank with your affirmation. Say something you want to be true, even if you might not fully believe it yet. So what's it going to be? I am a woman. From now on today, I am a woman who loves afraid. Aw, I love afraid. And that, my friends, is today's journal. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back again next week. And I have a surprise coming up that I'll be ready to announce next time, and it's about our online retreat that's coming up summer solstice weekend. Can't wait. Thanks for being here. See you later.